If you want to have a bold attitude, a very determined mind, and a very strong and tough mind, then you must learn about self directed neuroplasticity. It's the wonderful thing in our brain. You can call it as a power within. What happens generally? We are getting a lot of information from outside, and our consciousness gets impact of that information. On that information, emotional environment is created in our brain, and accordingly we behave. That too subconsciously, we don't know that is having so much impact on our brain. So like if you are listening to some podcast, if you are watching some television show, subconsciously you mirror that behavior, you mirror that ideas. But suppose if you are meditating properly, and if you are having a very clear mind, then you can use the self directed neuroplasticity. Now I am going to explain you what is that and why it is so powerful, and why the all leaders, all corporate people, and all the successful people are using this as a tool to improve their psychological as well as mental health and clarity. Self directed neuroplasticity is using the brain's power of change, and that too in our desired direction. For that, we have to create a barrier between the external environment and internal environment. What is external and internal environment? External environment is out of our five senses. Whatever we are watching, whatever we are listening, whatever we are tasting, so that comes that those stimulations come from the external stimulus. And what is internal environment? Internal environment is joy, happiness, your feelings, your creativity, imagination. So all these things, they come from within. So how you can tap that power? For that, you must sit for every day for 10 minutes. Find one idea and try to create how I can use that idea in my practical life. That will give you the use of your brain power to create something which is very original, which is not copied by somebody else. And this self-directed neuroplasticity creates a great kind of a projects, designs, and different kind of unique things. And that's why all designers or very creative people, they need a silence, they need their own world, they create an emotional environment inside their mind, and that is the self-directed neuroplasticity. This plasticity is not a it's actually a real freedom, because when you are totally dependent on self-directed neuroplasticity, you are giving the direction, you are sitting on the driver's seat. On the contrary, when you are having the effect of external stimulation of the world, then you are at the back seat of the car and somebody else is driving. So why self-directed neuroplasticity is important? To express your potential, to grow your potential, and to understand your potential. Unless and until you will listen to yourself, you won't be able to know what capacity you are having. And that's why self-directed neuroplasticity is very important. Self-directed neuroplasticity gives you a chance to explore new things which you were not knowing, you are not knowing, because there are certain things which you don't know, but there are certain things which you don't know, and there lies the real potential. And to tap that potential, you must sharpen this self-directed neuroplasticity. Repetition is a very important thing for brain likes repetition, and whenever we do repeat anything, brain makes that thing very stronger. So it is like neurons that fire together, wire together. I will give you an example. Suppose we are walking on a road, that road is full of bushes, but if we regularly, many people walk on that road gets clear and we can easily walk on that road. In the same way, the neural stimulations or signals carry very ease when we are using the self-directed neuroplasticity. Self-directed neuroplasticity is like a optimum fiber optic for the downloading speed, or 4 GB, 5 GB, or I don't know. It is so much high speed, you just cannot imagine. And you can get that information from the your internal source as well as from the environment, and use that in a specific direction. What are the things which avoid or which can create a barrier in self-directed neuroplasticity? Is that if you are not doing a meditation, if you are so much engaged in external acts, if you are not taking a proper rest, and then you are not having a self monitoring assessments, like you are not doing introspection, so it's the thing which will create a barrier in that. So self-directed neuroplasticity is, I think, such a SWOT. It's having a two way. It's having a positive effect and negative effect also. But if you believe in yourself, if you believe in yourself, believing is actually using the self-directed neuroplasticity. So start to use that power. Start to use the power of your brain to change the story of your life. And you can do it. If so many people have changed themselves in their life, why can't you? So, my dear friends, use self directed neuroplasticity as a psychological tool to help you to win in any situation. Thank you.